So the F11 came out. People are, you know, they're pretty disappointed in terms of its combat effectiveness, but I think it's pretty alright for 9.0. It doesn't. I don't think it can. I might be wrong. I don't think it can go Mach 1 on a deck, but I am pretty stock, and I had like 20 minutes of fuel. Maybe on min fuel might do it, but I doubt it. And yeah, it's quite good for catching hunters on the deck. Because before hunters, you could just run. The only thing I could catch a hunter was either maybe a scimitar, and definitely a lightning. But that was really the only thing. Like hunters could get away, like especially the FJ9s. But now they've got an opponent to worry about, which is nice. And this thing can indeed get 4 M9Bs. So I've not got those. I'm pretty stock right now. I have like five mods on right now. I grinded a bit like the other night. So, I'm pretty stock. This is pretty stock gameplay. I'm using default rounds. I've not got any, like the new 20mm, like the non-spread ones. Yeah, this is just stock gameplay. So I'm going to skip a bit of climbing here, just because, you know, it's pretty boring standard stuff. But to play this thing, you have to climb. Just climb, I don't know, maybe 4,000 meters minimum. And then once you're up there, you can just boom and zoom down on targets. I mean, you'll see in a minute just how much better it is at booming and zooming compared to other people, or compared to other planes. So I see a MiG-17 and F11 down low. I turn in, and then I spawn our F11 in front of me. So keeping him in mind, I come down on this F11. I don't know what he's doing. He's daydreaming around. I think he notices me, but he's just trying to dive away. But then he sees the G91, so he's going to want to go for the G91. That's just, you know, he's hungry for that kill, you know. And he also sees the Valtor, so he goes for the Valtor as well. He turns in. I try to airbrake a bit here. He's turning around, he's trying to dodge me. He doesn't anticipate how well I turned, and then I get him, crit here. He's basically, yep, there he goes, he's done. A bit of lag there, he ripped his wing. And that's him out of the game. I extend away, don't want to get caught up in any dogfight or whatever. I see a G91 up high. I'm just trying to extend away, get speed. This plane is pretty much dead at low speed. That goes for all jets. Slow jet's a dead jet. But this plane, when it's low speed, you're dead. There's no coming back. This guy is an R4, is the German premium one, the one you can buy with GE. So he's got the premium missiles. So he's gonna be spamming them for a bit. I'm just trying to get as much speed as I can, because I know at this altitude right now I could probably get up to Mach 0.97. I think you get 0.97, 0.98, 0.99, maybe even Mach 1 if you're lucky. But he's gonna be spamming that for a while. This turns out to be a pretty long engagement. But yeah, he's just trying his best to catch me, to do this, to fire missiles to slow me down, but it's just not working. This thing maintains energy pretty well in the turn. It's not too bad, but obviously the more G's you build, the less energy you'll have. But slight turn is not bad. I was thinking about it here. It's basically a heavy saber. Like, it feels like a heavy saber. Like, just slight turns. Try and fly with the keyboard. You'll be fine. But there is a problem with the flight model. Whenever you do a roll, your plane goes negative or positive G's. It's pretty weird, and it's especially annoying when you're in a dogfight and you're trying to reverse someone. It throws your aim off. It's quite annoying sometimes, but it's workable. And I guess missiles on this plane would definitely help. So I start getting the return to battlefield message. I go up a bit just to get that extra altitude. He turns around. He kind of fucked up when he turned around because he didn't expect me to spawn where I did. As you see right here, I spawned right above him. Camera angle douched me around a bit there, but I spawned right above him. He didn't anticipate that. I didn't see him for a while. There he is. Get a crit. He's basically done. you can't really do much. He pulls up. I was like, okay, you just bleed more speed for yourself there. So I pull up again, air brake a bit, try my best to turn back on him, but this plane does not like to turn at slow speed. Here he goes. He's in a dive. Now I'll keep checking around me, see if there's anyone else coming for me, but there's no. He committed way too much to come after me. And he just dragged himself away from all his teammates, and yeah, he's basically done. There goes his tail. I hit him again, he goes flat, but he's already dead. He'll J out and he'll be out the match. Now I know some of my teammates are going after a hunter. But considering there's an F11 and an I think it was a G91, I can't remember. There's a G91 and a hunter, I'm just gonna leave him. There's two guys in that hunter, don't need to focus him. I'm gonna try and help my team out in the middle because there's an F11 booming and zooming right now. But this game is basically, it's not, you know, I can get, if my team never did so well, I could probably get an ace on this game right now, but you know, my team collapsed. So I know it's an F11 coming in from our airfieldish, so I anticipate him. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's turning in around. So we've got two F11s to worry about now. Right here, this, yeah, I just went for silence because my sounds for some reason just turned themselves up. You can see this thing goes Mach above like 2,000 meters, and I had like 20 minutes of fuel. I know I'm on 8 minutes of fuel right now, but just think about that. That's also another thing. No convergence and 20 minutes of fuel is what works best for me in this plane. Obviously people are going to have their preferences, but this is what worked best for me. F11, he tries to dive down, he's going for something. I try to burst off some rounds here. I get a hit. Something falls off his plane. I think it was a flap or something. Now he's just going to try and extend. Maybe get that Valtor. This is where I come in, and this right here is, yeah, this scared me a bit. I didn't expect to see this guy come in so fast. So I come in, try to get some shots off, miss a few there, line up, get a crit. Wait for, there's a crit here, get a crit, and I did not expect to see that Swift come in so fast. And yeah, that's basically game right there. This F11 just crashes, or dies to a G91 layer. But yeah, this plane, it's a boom and zoomer. Think of it as a really fast and fat P-47. You don't really want to burn your energy, and you don't really want to get into nasty dogfights. Dogfighting other F11s, that's pretty fine. Like, you have, the only flaps you have in this plane are landing flaps, but it's workable. Low speed landing flaps, you can probably bust them out about 400 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I dived down, I pulled off because it was a silly approach from me. But yeah, landing flaps about 400 kilometers an hour, you can turn pretty well with those. The air brake in this, it really does help in some situations. I'm also going to link this skin down in the description below. It's an amazing skin. It's, yeah, there's an 8K, there's a 4K, and there's a 2K version of it. It's a pretty good skin. But this is, he just runs for a bit, then I think he turns, try and get something. Or he just tries to go defensive. Like, he knows he's already dead. So he's just trying to defensive fly and just lure us in more. Maybe like try and kill himself. He doesn't want to drag the match out, and I respect that, but here you go. I tried to pop off a few shots here, maybe. The Valtor is going off. I can't turn well enough, so I air brake, go up a bit, try and bleed some speed, come back in. And by this time he's like, the G91's already locked onto him, he's gonna burn him out of the sky. There he goes. And that's game. I just, you know, this is very sportsmanship like of me, but you know, that's game. But yeah, play this like a boom zoomer. Try and keep your energy. Don't dogfight other things you don't think you can dogfight. MiG-17s and MiG-15s, they'll be a big threat to this because they can maintain their energy like gods. So just extend when you don't feel confident. Just try your best to not die. But that doesn't mean climb to 10,000 meters and just run all game. Don't do that. That's cancer. This is a pretty average game. I might make some more of these videos in the future, but let me know if you want more. So yeah, I'll see you later.